So here we are, Gran Turismo 5, the only game arrogant enough to call itself the real driving simulator, the only racing game to call itself the real driving simulator. And this is the 5th installment of Gran Turismo, the first one on PlayStation 3. It's been in development for quite some time now, and it has raised lots of expectations with both fans and haters alike. And we're gonna see if the game actually delivers. First thing that I've noticed is that graphically it pretty much blows ass. And I'm not much of a graphics whore, but it really disappoints. Right, okay. Forgot the shift gears here. Okay. Yeah, the game really disappoints in the graphical department, graphics department, because what you see in the movies and the intros and everything, it looks really stunning. But when you actually start playing the game, you notice, and I noticed, that they actually recycled lots of sprites and textures from Gran Turismo 4. Which is a bit odd because the game has been in development for I don't know how long. And that just looks real lazy to me. Besides that, not much has changed actually. You have some new cars, some new licenses. There is the in-car view, which doesn't really look all that good on some cars. Some cars look better than others. Ass. Yeah, I'm trying to record here and play at the same time, and it's not easy. Anyway. Graphically, it's a big disappointment. Gameplay-wise, it's still the same Gran Turismo. If you love it, you will still love it. If you hate it, you will probably hate it more. The physics are pretty good. The problem with the Gran Turismo games is that it's really hard to control a real car with a PlayStation controller, and that's pretty much what either makes or breaks this game for people. Some people love it, some people hate it because of this, and that's pretty much what makes this game. So actually no, not much has changed. You still have the same Gran Turismo, really long career mode, lots of things to do, lots of things to complete, lots of interesting missions that you can compete in. I'm playing here pretty much on everything turned to hard, manual transmission, none of that. I don't have any ABS or any of that shit, so I'm pretty much sucking it up here. So, yeah, when you ask yourself, this game has been in development for quite a while, and sort of makes you wonder, what were those people at the studios that developed this game sort of thinking? Probably they were just like playing with their dicks for 4 years, and then you sort of realized, oh shit, we better pull something out of our asses or Sony's gonna dump a collection of cocks in there. So a bit more about the game itself. One thing they've added is levels, so you can actually level up by competing or completing things. And you will get experience points, and then if you collect enough experience points, you will raise a level like a standard RPG model. Yeah, I guess it works okay. You have sort of like you can see how you progress, and some cars, like the really good cars, you can only buy if you're a higher level, or unlock if you're a higher level. So you see if this unlocks level 2, level 3, level 4, level 10, level 12, level 23. These are the Audi cars. They take some time to load. Which is funny actually, because this game takes more than an hour to install, and then you still have to wait for cars to load. But I guess this is something of this generation of consoles that's rather annoying. I don't know what it is. Games just seem to take longer and longer to load. A pretty decent list of cars. There's if I don't get Lamborghini, let's see, it's somewhere around here. It should be here. Let's see, Ferrari's also here somewhere. Ferrari. I can't seem to find it right now. Oh, here we go, Ferrari. Yeah. Has some nice models. It's all about the cars. Problem is, you're ass to control. The controller works like ass in this game. And it takes lots of practice to, you know, really get everything down. Especially if you want to play on the hardest settings. If you wanna shift gears manually. If you want to turn off all the traction control and all that electronics bullshit. And this game is really hard to control. You just have to imagine that you're driving a car at top speed with a tiny piece of plastic. You get no feedback whatsoever from this thing. So it's really a challenge. And this challenge either translates into frustration or it translates into, you know, reward. You know, if you get it down right, it feels really rewarding at times. And that's the good thing about Gran Turismo. And you need to have patience for that. And not everybody has patience for that. So those were the Ferrari cars in this game. So it's a pretty decent car list. In conclusion to the Gran Turismo 5 review, I'd have to say I probably used the word ass too much. And I guess this sort of describes this game perfectly. Ass. As I said, it's not a bad game, it just failed to deliver on all these expectations you have. And I guess it's a short review, but I could talk about the features of this game for an hour. But then again, I could just as well review Gran Turismo 4 or Gran Turismo 3. So there's really nothing new. Fans will love it, haters will hate it. Few new cars. For the rest, you know, it just graphically it sucked. Lots of things recycled from the previous game. The people, they look really static and crappy and flat. The trees are just flat and grainy. Okay, I'm just gonna stop now because this whole review is gonna be about the goddamn graphics, and they just suck so bad that, you know, we all remember those videos about the weather changing, and everybody was like blown away. Oh my god, this game is gonna rule! It's gonna kick ass. Well, of course, it's not gonna kick ass, and it doesn't. You know, it's same old shit. And it's still fun to play. Like these karts are like really fun to play. If anyone has ever been out karting, it's fun. So, you know, you should probably get this game and play it. But you should probably just wait for a year or something when it costs like $10, 10 euros or whatever. So that concludes the Gran Turismo 5 review. I'd rate this game a 6 out of 10 for, you know, good gameplay, shitty graphics, just another sequel, and a whole bunch of other sequels, and that's pretty much it. One other thing I would like to address is one of the questions from Mancanon, and he keeps bugging me about this, as to why I like, what's the name of that game? Need for Speed Carbon. And what was that other shit called? Need for Speed Carbon, and what was the name of the other one? Assassin's Creed, right. I guess I must have said at some point that those games weren't totally ass. Which probably surprised him because I think everything's ass. I'm sort of an ass guy, if you haven't figured yet. I like tits as well, but, you know, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose ass. So yeah. Need for Speed Carbon. Why is Need for Speed Carbon a good game? Well, it's a Need for Speed game, and it was free, so I judge games by that. I got it for free, and I played it for maybe 30 hours, so, you know, it's a pretty good deal. This game here, I had to pay 60 euros for it. I don't think I'm gonna get 30 hours out of this. There's probably hundreds of hours in this game, but there's too many other good games that I could play. You know, karting is fun. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I could drive in this game. I could drive in Need for Speed Carbon. That's about great. I could tune my cars here, I could tune my cars there. Here it's a bit more classy than in Need for Speed Carbon, but you know, nobody really cares about that. Now, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is just another platformer. If you hate Assassin's Creed, you can just as well hate Mega Man. A lot of people are gonna hate me for saying that, comparing Assassin's Creed to Mega Man. But fuck you, I don't give a shit. It's a good platformer. It's a repetitive, but you know, which platformer isn't repetitive? You're just jumping around, doing shit, killing people. That's pretty repetitive. It has, in contrast to Gran Turismo 5, Assassin's Creed had good graphics. At least they surprised. They look stunning. Like when you climbed on top of a building and you could view the whole city, that was stunning. And if you paid for a game like $5 or €5, it was worth it, you know, because it was stunning. I got mine for free, I think, so it's a good game. I liked it. And it's pretty funny because I'm reviewing Gran Turismo 5 here and I'm talking about Assassin's Creed, you know. Probably I like Assassin's Creed so much because it has the word ass in it twice. Assassin's Creed, yeah. I got that right. So yeah, now you have the Gran Turismo 5 review and ManCannon's questions answered about why I like Need for Speed Carbon and Assassin's Creed. So see you next time, probably in a year or 12, when I review Gran Turismo 17, which will probably suck ass as well. Have just as many shitty features as this one, and slightly improved graphics.